for another live trading NQ nasdaq futures live trading session on all my funded accounts. I trade every morning live and document every single trade on NQ during the London session. So if you're watching the replay, you can use the timestamps in the description or jump directly to each trade. I also keep an interactive trading journal where everything is logged daily with points, screenshots, stream timestamps. So you guys can track my real trades with full transparency. So let's start today's session. I kind of got late on stream here, but I'm trying to get a sell here. So let's go straight to M&Q so we can copy trade across our accounts. First attempt of the day on 5 minute. Would be right there. All right, so 248 points. We would be risking a bit less because we want that retracement. Okay, so we'll cancel the trade idea if we breach this level. This will be our trade idea. Let's just calculate risk for very quickly. So it's gonna be 5 units or 4. Gonna go for 5 units today. Let's open trade of 8 real quick. And let's open, yeah, Hypertext is still there. So I'm gonna take a 5 unit trade at 227.25. Okay, so there it is. It's gonna be Alright. We have our order set. We'll get ready on Hypertext as well. Alright, we're in. We're in the trade. We're in the trade. There it is. So TP is at 26 to 10.50. So here's the trade for the day. I'm gonna play stop loss as well. Okay, let me just. Okay, so the 1 hour is all right. What's up, Romer? How you doing? All right, so that's the trade. Okay, now we're set. We just have to wait and see what happens. How long I've been trading for? About 6 years and a half now. Maybe 7 years. 6, 7 years. Yep. I started in 2020 before COVID. That's 6 years. 6 years. Not seven, 6. You find much success in prop firms? Yes, that's all I do. I don't currently have live accounts. I just try to milk as much profit possible from prop firms. And it's been working out pretty well. I started live trading with small accounts back then, but to be honest, I just prefer prop firms. I've been doing so for the past 4 years. Okay, we're driving a profit now. Looks pretty good to me. Yeah, so basically about the trade idea, I didn't really analyze it. I got straight into it with the stream, but we've been on an uptrend overnight. Basically retaking those levels above 2600, 250. Um, Now during London session, late London session, what we see is a break of structure. Could be a liquidity grab to go up, but it doesn't really matter to me because I think we'll have to retest new lows once again. Um, just kind of a fake out, or we are building a range on the hour time frame. So both idea would result in a win for me. So either we need to push down once more before creating new highs during New York, or basically we'll trickle back down and stay within the same range on the hour time frame. So that's the most likely outcomes that I see. Romer, I've been trading for about 3 years, and I have recently stepped away from prop firms to focus on personal account. That's a good idea as well. Whatever works for you. I just think you can maximize your profits with prop firms because you could just copy trade your account with low risk on prop firms. So on futures, try to pass very quick. The accounts don't cost much, and once you're on live funded, you can just copy trade with the smallest lot size or unit size. It's just free capital to trade with at this point. Like I would recommend if you're on a live account to just copy trade with the minimal amount of risk on prop firms. It may take you months, but you'll get an extra payout that you can invest into your personal account. Yes, making fast money with prop firms is easier, but I had just a feeling that long-term prop firms weren't for me because they kind of mess my psychology up. Like you have to hit a certain target to be eligible, and you have more rules than you have on a personal. Just choose your prop firm. Don't care about the evaluation cost too much, especially if you're on futures. It's very cheap to pass evals. You can full port 4 of them, you'll pass one. There's a systematic way that I do it to pass accounts. I'm like 100% certain to pass each 3 accounts. Sometimes I'll pass 3 out of 3, but at a minimum, I'll get 1 account for each 3 I buy. It costs $150 to get like my 2.5K of eligible drawdown. And with that, once I'm live, I can just copy trade what I would do on a personal account. I trade exactly like a personal account, and if you risk very small, you'll have no issues with rules. Just have multiple accounts on one micro and you'll be fine. On NASDAQ, I'm trading more aggressively because I'm actively trading the session. But if I want to trade New York gold or Asian session gold, just take one micro on each account. You could do that on NASDAQ as well. Just whatever trades you take on your live account, once you're live funded, just don't worry about the rules. They don't matter at all if you use low risk. Prop firms just want to protect themselves from gamblers that have like infinite money to spend. They get lucky and then they take out like 30,000 in a single payout in a single day. They just want to protect themselves from that. But we're about to hit TP here. I already hit TP on some evals. Did I hit on Apex? No. So I took a bit earlier on evals. I could have done the same thing, honestly, put the TP at like 160 or 155 instead of 167, but we're just gonna leave it as is. We're gonna see. We'll be patient, not close for no reason. Prop firms want to protect themselves from people who make money and then they only earn on fees. No, trust me, I've worked with firms like directly and they don't care if you make money. They actually like profitable traders as well, as long as you're predictable. Especially for the bigger firms. The smaller firms, maybe not. Like the actual serious firms, they want the profitable traders that are predictable. Alright, we're driving back down here. We hit on evals a bit earlier. Now we slightly tapped my like above my take profit. Let's see if we can re-break the lows here one last time. So I did over risk on this one by not a lot. I over risked by $60 and well, instead of getting 150 on each 50K account, I'm gonna gain 167. The ratio is kind of off, isn't it? Am I tripping? No, it's okay. It's 17 extra dollars because I'm over risking by $60. That's fine. I like the setup, so I didn't want to under risk at like 400 and something. It was either four micron each or 5 micron each, and I decided to go with 5. So let's see here. We're very close to take profit, and the market has no intention of coming back up for now. We're like camping just above my take profit. What up, Sofa? How you doing? FIMZ, I'm trading NQ. All right, another bearish closer. We got two wicks that came very close to TP, which is fairly annoying. It is very annoying, but we just have to wait and be patient. All right, let's see if we can flip bearish on this 5 minute. If we do, we'll probably drive to re-break the lows. what strategy do I use? It's my own strategy based on trend trading, price action, and ADX. There's the bearish flip on the 5. Let's see. Now we're driving. This should be TP here.
Order filled.
All right, there it is. That's TP on every single account. On the live fundeds, on the evals, every single account at TP. And we kind of over risk on this one. So let's now journal everything inside the interactive trade journal. So let's get some W's in the chat for this amazing trade. Got it on evals with 1 and Q, 5 micros on each live funded. Let me just remove my TPs here. We're gonna have to remove the stop losses. Go to the group. There it is. Okay. So that's TP. Let's take a screenshot here. Let's take that little screenshot. We're driving down. Okay. So we're gonna go to the interactive trading journal. We'll use the center of the screen just so portrait mode can see as well. All right, so today, let me change the format as well. It's in French, so we're gonna put date like so. Okay. Even that's like the French format, I'd say. So it's going to be month, day, year. What the fuck? Why is my stop loss that big? Yeah, that's just the way I trade. Simply put, I focus on entry, don't, and my trade is valid until it breaks like the swing highs or lows from the start of the intraday trend. That's basically it. Okay, so I want month, I want day, then I want year. Okay, there it is. So took my trade today. The time was the 5:20 candle. 5:20. What else? Yes, it was 67 ticks today. Units was 50 percentage, 0.34% today. Okay, so that's total profits. So our yearly for the month of January is, I don't have my sum. Plus 1.28%. So let's switch that up on stream. So 8 wins, 1 loss, plus 1.28%. All right, so there it is, and then Q keeps driving. So yeah, that's it. Does the chat have any more questions for today? Because I'm about to hop off. I'm just gonna answer a few questions if you guys have any. But I'm not gonna stay there, look at a chart that I won't trade. I got my W for the day. If you guys got any questions, I'll stay on stream, of course. Or if you just want to talk in chat. If the chat is dead, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So if you're watching and you want to chat, make sure you do. Or else I'm gonna end the stream, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk to no one, to my screen alone. If you got any questions about what we do on stream, about the strategy, about what I think on gold and Q, what's the interactive trade journal that I keep talking about, how do I read price action, whatever you want to ask now. How did I learn day trading? Okay, so I learned day trading through watching a lot of YouTube videos basically and using a little bit of each like influencer that's out there. So I read a few books, watched a bunch of YouTube, and then what I did is I just started back testing on my own. And then once I have like an established journal, so for example, this is my live account. What you can do on a backtesting session is get like 300 trades and then you optimize. You find the common factors on each one of your losses. Okay, so that's what you do. You try a bunch of stuff, you try to find a simple strategy, and if you can execute it correctly, you'll find your mistakes, reduce enough losses without reducing all of your wins. So that's basically how I learned. Oh, okay, I need to put my TradingView screenshot. Okay, there it is. And you guys have access to this journal as well. If you wanna use it, the link is in the description. What is your max loss and your TP for this specific NQ strategy? I use a static percentage risk. So I risk 1% per trade. So 500 on each 50K account. How long before I became profitable? A long time. Not long, like not super long, but longer than some people claim online. So a lot of people claim to be profitable in under a year. It took me like 2 years and a half. And towards the later half of my third year, I went on a good run and I ended the year profitable. And I've been profitable ever since for the past 4 years. I've been profitable. Bro, I've been trading since I said 2020 earlier. It's been since 2019. I'm tripping. Since 2019, I've been trading. So 7 years. 7 years, man. Time goes by so fast. Time goes by so fast. Mm-mm. What strategy do I backtest? Well, I would recommend my strategy. Um, I would recommend you backtest ADX. This is the best strategy in my opinion, especially because it's not taxing on the mind. It's just profitable in the long run and you don't have to worry about shit. So I would backtest my own strategy. If you want to get some more details, you can join my Discord, but you can honestly backtest every single strategy that seems simple enough. Don't go for people that say they can't explain their strategy, it's too complicated, it's intuitive, whatever. No, hell no. If someone can't explain their strategy properly, don't go with them. Like for example, I'll explain to you my strategy right now. It's not even gonna last. I'm not gonna say 1 minute. It's not gonna last 2 minutes, and you'll have every single detail ever. You can come back to the stream after, okay? My strategy is based on ADX, this indicator below. On TradingView, it's called ADX and DI4V4. That's the settings, all right? My strategy is I choose a time window to trade on each pair, and that came with backtesting. On NQ, it's before New York session, 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. what I do is I wait during my trading window for ADX, the white line, to cross 25. Now, if price action has absolutely no structure, I'll wait for a deeper retracement. But if price action is good, for example, I can read that we've been inside of a range, we're starting a new downtrend, re-breaking the lows. Okay, so that's the only intuitive part, but even if you don't follow that, you'll have great results. What I do is I wait for 10% retracement using 0.3 RR. Okay, so waiting for 10% retracement means the moment ADX crossed this white line right there, I put to 0.44, put my TP back to 0.3. That's when I enter. The stop loss is always 10 ticks above the start of the trend. So you can see my ADX below. You can look up ADX later, what it all means. I'm just trying to explain it very quick. ADX is trend strength. You can see that it's been flat there. The start of the trend is up there. It's the bottom of my ADX movement. Red is above green. It means sell. Okay, so that's my strategy. And then you just hold until TP. I explained like years of research in a few minutes. And like the main resource to learn ADX is Stoic ADX on YouTube. So the source of my ADX strategy is Stoic ADX on YouTube. I didn't invent anything based on ADX entries. I just took that, stole it, and applied it to my own strategies on gold and NQ. Stoic trades on YM only. Okay. So if you just arrived on the stream here, you can, or you just listened to what I said, I just explained my full strategy in under 5 minutes, almost every single detail. The only detail I didn't explain is that I used a 1 hour to find if the market is contracted or if it's overextended. I will avoid trading altogether. But that's just like the kind of thing you gotta backtest. Because you'll take all your trades with almost no filters, and once you're done, you'll probably be break even or unprofitable. And that's when you start adding filters. Okay? So adding filters means you avoid losses without cutting too many wins. That's all there is to it. All right, so I'm gonna opt off stream. Okay, so W for the day. Hope I answered y'all's question, and yeah, see you next stream, guys. W day, W chat. Thanks for the support. Before I end the stream, make sure you like the stream. It helps. You gotta like the stream on YouTube and subscribe. I want to see you guys back into the stream tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or whenever you feel like it. All right. So make sure you like the stream, subscribe, follow me on everywhere. If you want to learn, I'm your guy. All right. I do this live every single day. I don't gatekeep any information. I show you my live trades. I have a live interactive trading journal where you can see absolutely every single trade I take. All right, so there it is. Learn more in 5 minutes than before. Thank you for explaining. You're welcome, bro. But make sure you tune in because in 5 minutes I explain to you my strategy. You can come back to this specific stream. The replay will be available. I'll even have the timestamp to where I started explaining that stuff in the description. And yeah, the best way to do it is to go on the charts every day, try it out, journal it. Where's the journal? You go to YouTube. I have my stream open. All right, I'll show you directly on the screen. That's like that's below in the description. you either go to my Instagram or my Discord with the full stream track record, and inside my WAP, like inside my Discord, you'll be able to access the journal. The link is inside my Discord. So join through Instagram or YouTube description. All right. All right. Have a good day, everyone. I got a dip. Nice W today. And we keep the streak going. All right. See you, everyone.